Welcome to or welcome back to the Smoking Leaf Podcast. As always, as is our custom around this motherfucker, every week we talk about style. The style tip of the week is to wear confidence. The best accessory you could ever wear is confidence. Now, my favorite city on earth is New Orleans. Leaving or getting off the St. Charles train, walking down Canal, I saw on the window, I think of the haberdashery clothing store, had to have been, to see this quote, that the best accessory that you could wear is confidence. Now let's get to the bottom of this word confidence. And the root word of confidence is Latin for where we get the word trust. Self-trust. It's just trusting you. It's trusting your estimation of yourself. Pause. J. California Cooper said that you can never have a self-esteem. You can't ever expect a person to have a self-esteem if they don't first have a self. So before confidence, before you try to step out fresh, you just have to love you. Excuse me. The crazy thing about the time that we live in is that we live in a time of surgeries and implants. And that's just for male and female. But you have to ask, to me, I think it's very important that you ask yourself, how omniscient would you be to tell God that he made a mistake? Leave you with that. You're imperfect. I'm imperfect. This podcast is imperfect, but we're perfectly imperfect. Here's my confession about an imperfection. So at 12, I was working in the oil field. I was a hustler young, so my grandfather was an entrepreneur. My paternal grandfather was an entrepreneur. My maternal grandfather was also an entrepreneur. That's the radio show host that I mentioned. But my paternal grandfather was an entrepreneur. He had an oil field company, and that company tested, drifted, threaded, and a few other things to pipe that were going into the oil field, or some that were damaging the oil field we would fix. Hard ass work for a kid. Here I am out here doing this. And I work with two of my papa's hands, if you will, workers, Duck, James. Talk shit, half the shit I'm telling you, I might have learned from them. In that shit talking, we would get dressed, and they had to smoke. We would get dressed, and I shared they nasty ass boots. So from 13 to now, I dealt with ugly ass toenail. It's rough. I don't like it. It fuck with me so much, I would go get a massage, man. A massage. And keep socks on. You feel me? It's rough. So we all have imperfections. But what I did with that was, I dealt with the imperfection. I dealt with the discomfort, hiding my motherfucking feet, not taking shoes off at the pool, at the beach. I dealt with that. But the best way I dealt with it was to start working on it myself. Look at it, acknowledge that it's there, disliked it, did something about it, and love me in the process of fixing it. That's the style tip. Have confidence in finding your imperfection, accepting it, and working on it. Now, I'm not advocating celebrating, I'm absolutely not advocating celebrating something unhealthy. If you dislike your weight, look at it, love it, work on it, and love the process of working on it. Don't wallow in the unhealthy thing, whatever the unhealthy thing, whether it's external or internal. Style tip of the week. Have confidence. Love you imperfectly, and keep working to improve.